With the available technologies that have been developed over the last 2 decades, we now have the opportunity to support local farmers cooperatives directly from the consumers who end up consuming their food at the end of the chain of supply. Humanity has an urgent need to recreate its agricultural supply chain systems in an ethical means to mitigate not only climate change but also global hunger, as well as the job crisis, which is happening in many, many places. With the advent of the latest fin technologies and central bank digital currencies and cryptocurrencies that are actually tangible, real, and regulated, we now have an imperative to integrate and advance these models into the real world through organizations like farmers cooperatives. And interestingly enough, the farmers cooperatives across Africa have an immense opportunity to grow and develop in the right way, meaning their agricultural practices do not have to further degrade and destroy the ecosystems that surround them. We can do sustainable agriculture more in tropical communities than anywhere else, truly speaking. When you have multitudes of families living in rural, small plots of land, and they all start to adopt the organic agricultural practices, the sustainable agricultural practices, and understand the importance of protecting local ecologies and doing intensive agriculture in specific areas whilst creating a tapestry of forest islands, if you will, and ecological islands and corridors, you can see a real serious change to our world order, our world situation as it relates to famine and joblessness and all the other environmental crises that we see. I truly believe that through a revolution in sustainable agroforestry, and therefore sustainable agriculture doesn't have to just be forestry. We can speak about many forms of agriculture, horticulture, aquaculture, and so on. We can see a massive change in the world if we get this right. And the technologies we have now are on the table, like a jigsaw puzzle. And there's quite a few organizations out there who have conceptually seen the vision of a world where consumers and their ethics have a direct linkage to the primary producers in mass, something that in world history has never happened. Agriculture has always been a means of control by elite groups of people that control the supply chains. And right now, a lot of those supply chains need help. And even these groups of elites need help because the ecologies, the way that they're being damaged and destroyed by the current systems, which are slow, rife with corruption and lack of education, lack of connection, they need to be fixed. And they will only be fixed through a revolution of the individual farmers and the individual companies on the ground, getting the right information, getting the right access to finance quickly, and having stable and steady markets. And when you look at the traceability of cryptocurrencies and you look at the non-fungibility, if you will, of various different digital twinning systems, from tokens to NFTs and all the other wonderful concepts that are out there, like microcredits, micro assets, and so on and so forth, you can start to see that there is a potential here for the mass ethics that humanity has for itself and the planet to really cohesively come together and enhance the existing supply chains to such a degree that we spread the wealth out more. And in doing so, such farmers and such farmers cooperatives can produce 10 times more than they currently are because they're supported effectively, quickly, and traceably. And you're guaranteed through such a system, over time, you're going to see really amazing changes on this planet. My name is Ambassador Elton, and this is my message to the world. Thank you for listening.